Long time no see. I'm so sorry. I don't really know what happened apart from I just got out of the swing of YouTube. But it was also nice to have a little bit of a pause because holiday is this week. And I knew I'd be filming a lot. So hopefully this week makes up for my absence. Today we're going to do a video that I've done before, but it's going to be very different. And that is pack with me for my holiday. I'm kind of scared. The reason I'm scared is because packing for work is very different. Very different. So when it comes to packing for work, it's already, everything is in its place. The only thing I tend to really have to pack is clothes. This time, it's everything. I'm scared, in fact, petrified about forgetting something. I really am gonna spend this video taking my time, bring you guys with me, gonna do a packing checklist so I have everything in its place, ready to go, so I know where it is and I'm not having a faff at the airport, because that's another thing I'm kind of scared of, is the airport. Experiences at the airport as crew is very different to when you're a passenger. I'm so excited because I have not had a holiday in 3 years. It has been so long. I know some people out there don't really get to go on holiday. I'm really grateful that we are going on holiday, but it just has been so long, and I'm so grateful that I get to travel in the way that I do for work, but it's just never the same as when you're traveling for leisure. So I'm just so excited to just have a week of doing nothing. So let's get started with the holiday prep. First up though, I'm gonna have some cheese on toast just to give me a bit of a boost, some motivation to get going, because I really don't know where to start at this point. The other thing that's very demotivating right now is the fact that it is so hot. We're in a bit of a heat wave in the UK at the moment. It's 25 degrees, which I know probably to some of you out there who live outside of the UK doesn't sound very hot, but we get humid weather. It's not just warm, it's just like sticky hot. And when you live in a flat, that doesn't bode well. All the windows are open, the doors are open, as much airflow as I can get in here is happening, but the heat is just not going down. I think right now, the thermostat says 25 degrees, so it's just as warm in here as it is outside. I need to go buy a fan. Didn't think I'd need a fan this soon into moving in. So let's start with makeup, because I feel like this is going to be quite time consuming, because I love my makeup, and it's going to be mainly about deciding what I need as opposed to what I want to take. I'm going to be very strict on myself, because I always end up bringing so much stuff that I don't use. Probably will happen this time, but if I try and focus on it, at least I can kind of rein it in a little bit. So I got myself a new makeup bag, which replaces my old one. So this is one that lives in my suitcase. It is so disgusting now. The inside is just so grubby. It kind of smells a little bit, so I feel like it's about time for a new one. I think I've had that since I started flying, which is now 4 years. So yeah, it's about time I got a new one. So I got this one from Primark. It's a really pretty silver one, and it kind of packs down a little bit. It squishes right down, so if I don't completely fill it, it's a good safe spacer. What am I trying to say? Space saver. This was £9, so a pretty good price, and this is going to last me a good few years. If it's anything like the last, it's going to last me another 4. Does anyone else do this? You kind of go through your makeup routine in your head. I probably should have done this when I did my makeup this morning. That would have been most logical, but I'm not logical. So what do we begin with? SPF. Be right back. Bondi Sands SPF 50. You've seen me use this so much. This is the beginning of my routine every single time. So for brows, I do tend to switch between 2 different routines. So the first one is this. This is a 2-minute job if I cannot be asked. This is the one I resort to. It's often the one I do for work as well because it's comfy. It's the ABH Dip Brow Pomade. 2016 Chloe would be very proud that I'm still using this. So this is going straight in, along with the brush that I use to apply, which is just this thin angled brush along with a spoolie on the other end. The second one, if I'm feeling a little bit more bougie, is soap brows. So this is the Pink Honey Glue Super Hold. Fantastic product. I will probably lean more towards the soap brows on holiday because I feel like holiday equals soap brows. So along with these soap brows, I've got a spoolie to apply, and then also I just fill in the rest of these sparse areas with this ABH brow pen. The great thing is I'm not having to worry about liquids in this bag. This is going in my check-in case, so liquids are irrelevant right now, and I'm loving it. So to carve out my brows, as I have done today, I always tend to use lately the P. Louise base. It's just a really good solid product which you know is going to work well. Primers wise, I think I'm going to need a bit of variety. So this is my go-to, like go-to. If I don't know what to use, the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer comes out. So that one is going in, along with, I've also been loving this one, which is the Beauty Crop Pore Filter Pore Blurring Primer. Damn. So yeah, I've been loving, so bored of dropping stuff lately. Anyway, been loving this. It's great around my nose. So I tend to use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer everywhere else. And this goes on my nose where I've got the biggest pores. And this pretty much blurs, as it says on the tin. It's a pretty good product, I will say. Foundation wise, I've really got no idea. So we are going two total ends of the spectrum here when it comes to skin. So I've got two. The Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturiser is fab if you want a bit of coverage, but you don't want it to feel heavy. So this is great if you just wanted to pot around in the day. Great for weather like this at home right now. So this is definitely coming with me. And this has got SPF in it as well. Yeah, SPF 20. So that's really good. I can feel myself getting low on that as well, which is not good. And for the other end of the spectrum, I'm going full coverage right now. This is a buildable foundation, so you can make it full coverage, or you can have like a nice medium coverage too. So this is lovely. I love this foundation. This is great for work as well. This is one that's like solid. You know it's going to work. Plus I've got oily skin. This just soaks up my oils throughout the day so well. And on a holiday, I'm going to be an oil fest. So this is definitely coming with me, more so for the evening than the daytime though. Concealer, Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in shade 19. So for contour / cream bronzer, I'm doing the BFF Bronzing Face Frosting. I have the lightest shade in this. This is shade Milky Mocha. I've actually got it on my skin now and it just looks really good. You cannot go wrong. Blends like a dream. It does not leave any sort of mark. Like, it's just a solid product which you know is going to work on holiday. So for blush, I've just noticed I've got some blush that I want to bring with me. In fact, 3 to be exact. I couldn't decide what ones I wanted to bring, so I think, why not bring all 3? So then I'll have options. I've still got loads of space in here, so what's the issue? So the 3 shades that I have got are Drip Drip, which, do I need to say anything? Drip Drip is dreamy. If you want something simple on the eye that takes 2 seconds, this is your best friend. So that's going in. So lovely. In fact, let me get it out. She needs a moment. Look at that. I then have Posy Rosy, which is a liquid blush. I am very torn between this one and the Rare Beauty liquid blush. I love both of these so much. I kind of switch between the two on the daily. This one's in shade grey, so if you're wondering, it's a lovely pretty pink colour. They're very similar colours, but it's been a while since I've used blush, so I think she's going to come on holiday with me. And then for almost like a highlighter blush, I have this shade, which is so pretty. Also great for eyeshadow too. It's almost like this gold orangey kind of colour with speckles of pink glitter in there. It's beautiful. So you could definitely pop that on the cheek as a bit of highlight, on the cheek generally as blush or eyeshadow. It's a multitasking product, which we love. To set my face, it has to be the Vitamin Bay powder. I love this so much at the moment. It just does exactly what I want it to. It blurs my skin so well. And then popping me Trigwell powder puff in there too to apply that. For bronzer, it's got to be Charlotte Tilbury, although I'm very much contemplating changing over because I have a refill and I don't know whether that's going to go that far. I'll take the refill with me as well, just in case. Now, my favourite Treat Me blush is definitely NARS Orgasm. Look at that. It's this beautiful pink with speckles of gold glitter inside. It's so good. So good. Exactly what it says on the tin. I'm not normally into highlighter, but I will make an exception for this one. So this is Fenty Beauty's highlighter. It's literally just glitter in a pan. It's beautiful. This is in the shade Diamond Bomb, I think it is. Let me check. No, I lie. It's the Diamond Bomb highlighter, and it's in the shade How Many Carats. It is honestly, I don't know if that's doing it any justice whatsoever, but that, beautiful. Can you see that? I hope you can. Eyelash curlers and mascara is a must, along with, where is it? Eyeliner. In fact, I might run and get a new one at some point this week. It's at that point where it's so dry and the writing on the packaging is just gone. It's just a black pen at this point. So I need to go get a new one of those. So I think I'll do that this week. So for setting sprays, I'm going to pop the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe one in. This is great for skincare as well as mattifying your makeup. It looks stunning. For lips, I'm going to bring this one. I literally am so over myself right now. So for lips, I think I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to bring this Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in shade Mannequin. This is my favourite, just nude lip. I love it. So this one's definitely going in. I might pop a red in as well. Yeah, I'm going to pop this red, which is again a Velour Liquid Lipstick from Jeffree Star. This is in the shade Anna Nicole. Don't think you can get this anymore, but this is a lovely orangey red, which looks fab with a tan. I've got two more that I'm going to pop in. So I'm going to pop in this Kiko lip gloss, which is stunning. Very pretty pink, just classic, simple. It's great when you don't really want anything too heavy on your lips, but you want to be hydrated. So that's going in, as well as, this is like my nice lipstick. So this is one that Vic got me a long time ago. It's the Hermes lipstick, which is honestly beautiful. Like, I really just, in fact, I don't know whether this is a good time to be opening the lipstick, especially with my dropsies, but this is in the shade 66. It's a rouge pigment. It's beautiful. Let me do this quick. Let me get a good grip onto the lipstick. Just look how stunning that red is. That is just like a true red. Beautiful. I love it. It's like my treat me like big time lipstick, and I just love the packaging as well. It's a refill, so when I use this I can just buy a refill, which is good, but still I don't want to use it because I don't want to waste it. But the packaging is honestly beautiful. Watch this, look. It's got a magnetic catch on it, which is really cool, and I just cannot stop doing once I start. But even the detailing on the top, like, look at that. Beautiful. So that's going to go in as my treat me big time lipstick. So the final thing, makeup wise, that I need to pack is eyeshadow. So eyeshadow is something that I don't know how many times I'm going to do on holiday, but I want to bring it just in case, and I want to bring a very versatile eyeshadow palette that I can use for both day and night. I say this like I'm going to be doing makeup in the day. Probably won't, but you never know. You never know. So I'm going to go and look through my collection now and see what I can find. So I ended up getting two palettes because they're not exactly big. They're not going to take up that much space, and they both do very different things. So first up, I've got Orgy from Jeffree Star. I'm not going to show you the front because it's kind of inappropriate and I don't really want to get flagged on YouTube for it, but it's a great palette. See what I mean? It's just a great neutrals palette, and it does need a bit of a clean, so I've got some wet wipes with me to do that now, so the job is done. But this is great just for a nice smoky eyeshadow look, great for just everyday looks. It's just a great all-rounder. I love it for that fact. I then got Jawbreaker, which I actually haven't pulled out of her packaging for a long time, so I think it's about time that she comes with me. But this, if you've not seen Jawbreaker, damn. See, she's very, very different. So there's a lot I can do with this, and I just like having colour there ready and available if I want to do something a little bit more out there. It's been so long since I've done eyeshadow, so I feel like I should really use the opportunity of this holiday to do that. I think that's my makeup done apart from brushes. I need to give my brushes a clean before we go. So that'll probably be one of the last things that I put in my suitcase. So the suitcase that I've gone for is this It one. This is like a really old work one, which is so battered. It looks disgusting, but at the end of the day, the baggage handlers are just going to throw the bags around anyway, so I don't really see the point in buying a brand new one. I'm really lucky actually because Mum kind of found this in the depths of the garage, And she was like, do you want to just use that? And I was like, that is so logical, yes. So, this is it. The wheels are kind of broken on it. Like, the back ones are fine. Like, it's okay to sort of drag behind you, but you can't like wheel it around on all fours, which is kind of annoying. But at the end of the day, I'm just checking this in. It's not like I'm wheeling it around the airport. It's actually quite a big size too, and it extends, so that works in my favour. Well, speaking of extending, I've just opened the extender. Like, it's genuinely massive. So I guess makeup can already go inside. So that's all done, ready. So the only suitcase that I'm bringing with me is that one. I'm choosing not to bring a cabin case with me just because when I'm in the airport, I like simplicity. I don't want to be carrying around something that's heavy and then having to get on the plane and worry about where to put it because the overhead lockers are full. I see it day in, day out, and I just do not want to deal with the stress. I want to bring as little with me around the airport as physically possible. So I'm just bringing a handbag with me. So that's why this case is slightly on the bigger side. Because of that reason, I guess I could put these in my handbag because I'm a little bit worried about them getting damaged. I guess if the baggage handlers are throwing them around, there is a risk that they could break. And I don't want to open my suitcase to broken eyeshadow palettes, which are rather expensive. So I think I might put them in my handbag actually. So in addition to my check-in case, like I said, I'm bringing a handbag with me just to keep things simple, and so I have everything there and ready as and when I need it, like my passport, my camera, my phone, purse, anything really that's quite essential and that I want to keep on me. So the bag that I'm bringing with me is this one. So this is a clubby bag. Very fitting, I know, but this is actually a fake clubby bag. I don't know if you'd actually be able to tell. I personally cannot see the difference. It looks so alike to the real thing. I actually got this in Shanghai when I went a few weeks ago. I saw it, I fell in love. I've been dreaming of this bag for probably close to 3 years now. Really wanted the real thing, but I just could never justify paying that price. So when I paid a fraction of the price, I was so buzzed. But to also get something that looks so alike to the real thing, I was so pleased. So I'm definitely going to be taking this to the airport with me. It's a pretty decent size too. It opens up really nice and wide. It's so solid and sturdy too. And this is just a fantastic size in general for holiday, and it just looks cute too. I just had a thought that this bag would be great to use for my skincare, so if anything leaks, I'm not too worried about the bag because the bag is just disgusting anyway. So I'll show you what I put in here so far and what I plan to add in there later. So brushes, I need to give these a bit of a clean, but I've got my Molly May Beauty Works brush, which I love for like slicking back my hair, plus my Tangle Teezer too. For taking my makeup off, I'm taking my e.l.f. cleansing balm, which I love. This makes my skin feel incredible. For nighttime skincare, I've also got retinol serum as well as some collagen too. I might try and purchase some hyaluronic acid too because that's normally part of my routine, but I've just run out. Hair care, I've always got my 10-in-1 Miracle Spray with me because this is a great heat protectant as well as treatment. Deodorant, I just use the Nivea Pearl one. I might get another one too because this one's running low, and I think my liquids bag might need one as well. Why does everything always just run out at once? The Avon Skin So Soft is fab as like an insect repellent apparently. My mum read up and said that it's supposed to be really good for that, so I'm going to take some of that with me just in case there's mosquitoes around. For sun cream, I have two that's coming with me. I've got a Factor 30, which is a spray on. I tend to lean more towards Factor 30, and I love the sprays because they're just so easy to apply and they feel quite nice too. And I've also got an SPF 52 for Vic just in case because he's been out of the sun for a very long time and we don't know how his skin's going to react. I mean, mine is terrible too. I burn at the best of times, so it's probably going to be good that we're going to be bringing both of these. But the most important thing to check on your sunscreen is the UVA stars. It's important that they both have 5. So these ones do have that, so that's great. These are just from Asda, very simple, and they smell nice too. Don't tell me the pump has not been working this entire time and I haven't known about that. Don't do this to me. I'm also going to take some after sun with me just in case, because you never know. In addition to all of that, I just need to bring my shampoo and conditioner with me, which is Olaplex. I need to get some more conditioner actually, so that's another thing I need to get. So when it comes to shower gel, toothpaste, the quite essential things, we're actually gonna wait until the airport to get that. So me, my sister Vic, and my sister's boyfriend as well, we're just gonna come together as a group of 4 and just pick what we want, just so then we can all use it, and it's a couple of less things to pack to bring back home. It just seems a more logical way of doing things, and I've seen a lot of people on TikTok do that, where they just do like an online order to pick up at the airport, ready, full of all of their toiletries, so they don't have to worry about packing it, which is very smart. So for clothes wise, I've just kind of thrown stuff in my suitcase right now that I'm definitely taking, that I know that I've bought for the holiday that I won't be wearing, or stuff that I feel like I might want to touch but I definitely want to keep for holiday, but I don't want to go through the effort of washing it. So I've just thrown it all in here. I say all, it's not that much really. What's in here is more so for like the night, going for meals, that kind of thing. For daytime, I really don't know. I'm very stuck. So I think I'm just going to go through my bikini, start off there, and then maybe just pack a few extra bits just to like have that I can either throw on top of bikinis, or stuff that is just easy, thin if we go for like walks and stuff, because this holiday is mainly about chilling. So I feel like I'm going to spend most of my time in a bikini anyway. This is a throw over the bikini type of situation. So I saw this in Primark a few weeks ago. Loved it. It's this crochet maxi dress. It's really long. They've got slits either side of the dress, so it's really comfy, and it ties up at the back. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's quite a high neck, so it goes right up here. It's really nice. It's just a really nice throw over your bikini if you want to pop down to the shop or even go to the beach. That's the kind of thing I was thinking of. So that's the first thing in my suitcase. Here's potentially a day outfit. I've got some shorts that I got from Primark years ago, which I've very loved, but they're classics, so I'm going to take those with me. Plus, to go with those, I've got this really thin silk flowy t-shirt, which is really pretty. The pattern is stunning, would look great with a tan, so I thought they would go nice with the shorts. It's like a going out, maybe doing something in the day kind of thing if we decide to, but I could also wear that at night as well, with some heels too. So another more so day outfit, but I could also wear at night too, is this. So it's like a cord type thing, but a cord that I've made up myself. So these are some really pretty pastel yellow Zara trousers. They're kind of like ribbed, so you can see there. They're really comfy, really stretchy, and they're just pretty classic Zara staples. I got these in the sale. I think I got them in Stockholm actually for like £10. It was really cheap. I remember that. The only problem is they are quite see-through. I don't know if you're able to see that. They're really quite see-through. So I felt like this was more of a holiday type thing anyway. And I always wanted to get a top to go with them because I really didn't have that much that would go with it. So I saw this in Primark. Pretty much an identical match, isn't it? This was, let's have a look, £4 for this top, so this is brilliant. I can also mix and match this with other things too, but that could be great for day, great for night, or even great for the plane home if I want a bit more comfort. Moving on to more so my night outfits now. So I've got these shorts, which you've probably seen a few times before. I love these because they're just so flowy. They're comfy, the waistband is really stretchy, plus they've got belt loops too, so you can accessorize, but they're just so pretty. I love these so much. And then I've got this black corset to go with those too. So my sister got me this skirt for, I believe, my birthday last year, and I've just not had a reason to wear it. I'm not a very social person, and I was kind of saving this for holiday anyway. I'm one of those, if I get something, I'm like, oh, I'll save it for this occasion, I'll save it for that, and I don't know why I do that. I should just wear these things. I should really get into the swing of that. But this, I was just for some reason saving for holiday, and this would be great for like going to a bar, just doing a bit more in the evening, that kind of thing. So this is definitely coming with me. I was very unsure what to wear with that, so I've got a bit of variety. I potentially could wear, where is it? Something I was thinking of wearing with it is potentially something like this, just a little black bralette, which is a very all-rounder type thing. Plus I've also got a black bodysuit, which is in the wash now. Just a variety of things that are going to come with me that I can kind of pair with that, and also other things too. Again, to go with that black bralette, I've got this skirt, which is very pretty. It's a nice long maxi skirt. It's just something easy but looks good and is comfy too. That's all I'm about when I'm on holiday, is comfort. Something that's thin so I'm not too hot, but looks good too. It is a bonus. I'm also bringing a white bodysuit. This one is from Shein. It's very comfy, very simple, and it's just a wardrobe staple. Final outfit that I've got with me for sure is these leather shorts. These are from Primark again. Primark is a big part of my wardrobe. These are really comfy. Again, the stretchy waistband, and they have pockets too. And another Primark buy, which I got recently, is a corset. I love this green colour at the moment, so I wanted to pick this one up. It's very torn between this and the orange one, but I have so much orange in my wardrobe right now, it's ridiculous. The final thing that's definitely going in, which is one of those for if it's a bit chillier at night, and that's this orange blazer. I don't know if you can see that very well. There we go, orange blazer. I love this colour orange at the moment. This is the sort of orange that I'm talking about, as you can kind of tell, but I love this colour. It's a lovely blazer. It's oversized. I think it's a size 14, so it's nice and big, but it's just a big staple piece which just really brings an outfit together. So I believe I can make up about 5 outfits for the evening with all of that, which is pretty good going. Plus I can interchange as well, so probably even more than that, but I just really need to figure out what I want to take with me for the day because I'm just so stuck right now. So that's about all of the packing I think I'm going to get done today. I wanted to do it in small bursts, so I feel like that amount of packing is good each day to ensure that I get everything I need. But I'm just so hot right now. I think I'm very hot and bothered that I just need to pause and wait till tomorrow and do a little bit more then. So every time I do a bit more packing, I'll check in with you and I'll show you what I do pack. And I'll show you if I pick up any techniques along the way, any packing techniques that I follow on a weekly basis when I pack for work anyway, I'll share with you. But for now, that's about it for day one. I'm too hot and bothered. I'm dropping everything still. It's not great. So I'm going to pause and I'll catch up with you when I do next. It's a fresh day. We're starting fresh with the packing, and I started my morning by making a list. I work so much better when I make a list. I just feel like I'm way more productive and I don't fluff around. I just get straight on with it and I'm just most productive this way. So I've made a side of things to go into my suitcase as well as a little side for things to go into my handbag. Even just like the littlest things went onto this list that I know I might not need, and I can kind of decide in the moment when I'm packing it if I definitely need it. But I thought if I put it on there, at least I know I'm not forgetting a single thing. Touch wood. So yeah, I've got a side for my suitcase, which I'm probably going to get started with today. I can definitely start doing stuff in my handbag too, but a lot of this I actually need over the next few days. So that's going to be a bit more challenging. So I feel like I'm going to start putting stuff in the suitcase now that I'm not necessarily going to need over the next few days. For instance, shampoo and conditioner. I'm not going to need at home over the next few days because I'm getting my actual hair dyed tomorrow, and that should last me until the holiday. So those things I won't need. Everything else, I don't even know where to begin, but it will happen. It will happen somehow. We'll figure it out today, one way or another. I mean, I can already start ticking some things off my list. Like we did makeup yesterday, so that can go. I've got my SPF, so that's good. Sun cream, after sun, night skincare we've got. Everything else I need to do, so let's get sorted. So I've just gone around the flat and picked up most things that I can just tick off and have in my suitcase until we go, which will make me feel a lot more productive. So, hairdryer. I always like to take my own just in case there isn't one. We're staying in a villa, so I feel like there's a lot of the facilities already there, like towels, quite possibly a hairdryer, but I just like to have my own just in case because you never know. Curlers, because you never know if you have a spur in the moment idea to kill your hair. My straighteners are a must, so they pretty much come on every work trip with me just in case I need them. But I just like having my straighteners with me. It's a bit of a comfort blanket if I don't really know what to do with my hair. I did also forget to show you yesterday that we've got a donut floaty because we've got a private pool in the villa, which is going to be really cool. So most of us, I think, are bringing the floaty just to kind of sit in the pool, get a bit of a tan. That's what I like to do. I like to tan in the pool, which can be a dangerous game, but it's where I like to because I feel cooler. Charger, which is going to go in my hand luggage. Speaking of chargers, adapter. Adapter is so important. That's also going into my hand baggage. I'm going to take a carrier bag with me for washing just to keep everything separate from the clean. Belts, because you never know when you want to accessorise with a belt. I have a clear one with silver accents and then a black with gold. Toothbrushes, they need to go in a separate bag along with some razors that I got yesterday, so I need to sort them out separately along with the shampoo and conditioner. Now you could say I have a slight obsession with bags. This has become a recent thing and I wanted to get at least one in every colour. I've not quite achieved that, but this is a good collection, I think, that actually goes with a lot of things, so I feel like I can stop now, she says now. So I've got this zebra print one, which actually I've inspired my holiday nails, which I'm getting tomorrow by, so you'll see that tomorrow. I've got this green one, which I feel like is a dupe for quite a high-end brand, which I cannot think of right now, but it will come to me. This blue gemmed bag, which actually is very similar to my airport outfit, which I will show you later too. This white one, which I've been wearing so much lately, it goes with everything. And this pink one, which initially sparked my obsession. I got this one for my dad's wedding last year, and I've also got matching heels for it too. The one thing as well I will add on top of my bag obsession is I did get a pair of sunglasses to match every single bag I have. Yeah. And also a pair of sliders. You cannot tell me that is not satisfying. So we have the green, the blue, the white, and the pink. The pink is the most off colour, but when they're separated, I don't think it's too big of an issue. But that whole collection is so satisfying, you cannot tell me otherwise. I'm going to sort this all out momentarily so everything actually fits. And I'm quite good at that. I'm quite good at making a bit of a Tetris format in my suitcase to make sure everything fits. I think I'm quite a pro at this point. Like pyjamas, I'm not really a pyjama wearer, but for holiday I feel like that's an exception, especially when I'm going with my family. So I will show you a few pairs that I've picked up over the last few months that I had with intent to take with me. So these Primark sets I love, they're just fab to just throw on, just even in the evening if you want to be comfortable. So I've got an orange set with the matching top. The exact same, but in this pastel blue / lilac colour. I've got these like Victoria's Secret silk dupe pyjamas, which I love. I live in these pretty much. And I bought myself another one of those in the silk sets, but in this pattern, which I love so much. I'm loving pink and green at the moment, as you can kind of see. So this was a fab find when I saw it in Primark the other week. So that's 4 pyjamas. I feel like that's enough. We've got 7 days. I think it's 6 nights there. So I feel like that'll be fine because I won't be wearing these all night. It will just be in the morning. So it's not like they'll get dirty. As you can see, the case is rather filled up now, which is good, which means we've made massive progress in the last couple of hours, which I'm so pleased about. So most of my personal bits are done, so like my own skincare, hair care, jewellery, hair, accessories, bags, shoes, that's all pretty much done. And plus I've had time to even sanitise my hairbrushes because that was the job I needed to do for so long. I'm currently sanitising my engagement ring as well. That's a great thing about holidays, isn't it? It just gives you an excuse to just get things done that you've been putting off. Clothes wise, I've added a few bits that I was washing yesterday, so I think my clothes are done, but it's so hard to tell, isn't it? So hard to tell. You don't know whether you're going to be spending your whole day in a bikini. You don't know if you're going to need an outfit to like throw on to pop down to the shop or go and do something. It's so hard to know. So I've just like packed bits and bobs, both that I could utilise in day and night, as I showed you yesterday, but there's a few extra bits that I put in too. So yeah, that's clothes done, pyjamas are done, bikinis next. I've got my bikini collection right here, which I'm about to go through and kind of figure out what I want to take. So ideally I'm going to take a bikini for every day, because I'm going to treat bikinis like my underwear basically, which is the great thing about holidays, isn't it? You can just live in a bikini. So there's definitely one that I want to take, which is actually a recent purchase, not from me. Vic went to Poland and he purchased this for me. It's this really nice, just basic red bikini, really nice. So yeah, that's definitely coming with me. I should probably try that on actually before I put it in the suitcase, because I have not done that yet. I bought this black one from Primark a little while ago. It's just a basic black bikini, which we all need, so that's definitely coming with. I'm definitely taking this one, which is a really pretty Bow Avenue one. This is like my nice one. So as you can see, like the shoulder straps are all frilly, which are really pretty, and the design just in general is really nice too. I've got this orange Calvin Klein one too, which I got for my birthday last year, I think it was. And this was another one that I was definitely keeping for holiday, so this is a definite yes. This is actually a swimsuit, so this one, let me get it out and try and figure out where it goes. So this one is actually from Adidas. It's very hard to show you right now, but it's like a metallic blue type material, and it sort of goes up like that and laces up at the top. But the only thing is, it's quite exposing. Like there's a lot of bum going on, so this would be great to avoid the tan lines, but it is a very pretty swimsuit, so I think I'm just going to bring it anyway, and I'll decide when I'm there if I want to wear it or not. This one's a definite yes. This is my holographic bikini, which I love. It's so pretty, and when the sun shines on it, it is beautiful, so that's definitely coming. That's from Boohoo. The top's really cute as well. It's like a frilly top, if you can see. It's really pretty. It's the perk of being cabin crew, is you have an excuse to buy bikinis all year round. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have one more. I'm gonna go for this one. This is one that I go to a lot. It's this gingham blue and white print, strapless, so the tan lines will be avoided. And it's just one of those, it's a comfort one. This one is for sure. It's from Primark. You cannot go wrong with a Primark bikini. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm quite happy with those. I'm gonna try this one on quick though, just to make sure that it actually fits. Yeah, this one fits really well, and the good thing about it is the straps at the back are really thin, so the tan lines are minimal. That's the only thing with my bikini collection that I've noticed big time, is they're all very different. So if I'm wearing a different one every day, the tan lines are going to be really hard to kind of keep up with, but I'm going to do my best anyway. But I just love having pretty bikinis. I take pretty bikinis over tan lines every day. I've just found this, which would be fab for the plane. It's like a head pillow, because it's a long old flight. Like 3.5 hours for me just sat on a plane is not my idea of fun. So I think I'm just going to try and spend most of it sleeping, because I'm one of the designated drivers driving to the airport. There are 10 of us, so we need multiple cars, and I said I'll drive because I know the way, I'm confident. The M25 is a little bit of a what's it, so if I feel confident, I may as well be the one to drive. So sleeping on the plane, I think, is going to be what I'm going to be doing. And that's great as well. If you can get an inflatable one of these, saves so much room in your bags. Well, I very nearly forgot hats, and my scalp catches the sun so quickly, so I need hats in my case. So I'm going to bring 2 in my case. So these 2 are coming with me in there. Black and a white cap. Caps are just simple, they're easy to just throw on. These are just Primark ones, and they're covered in cat fur, so that's great, and we don't have a lint roller. I love caps like this because they like fold down like this, and you can kind of pile them up and pack as many as you want, really, in a variety of colours, because you know me, if I can get one in one colour and I like it, I'll get it in every single colour I can get. The third hat I'm going to bring is this straw one. So I don't actually know whether it suits me very much. I don't know. I'm very undecided, but I think I'm going to bring it with me in the airport anyway. I think it'll look better when my hair is down. Let me try that actually, because we need to get a good accurate representation, because if I don't look good, I'm not going to bring it. Yeah, I feel like with my hair down it looks a little bit better, but I don't really know. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Does it look okay, or am I just overreacting? So I'm going to bring this in the airport because it's quite a bulky hat and it's going to take up a lot of space, so if I can carry it with me, that's better. And I think it might go with my airport outfit, which leads me swiftly on to showing you that. So the outfit that I'm going to wear to the airport on Saturday is this. So the top is this Zara top. It's really pretty, white, frilly shoulders, crop top. It's just very pretty, very holiday-esque. And I can wear this when I'm there too, as long as it doesn't get dirty and I don't drop some food down it, which probably will happen because this is me. I only paid about £12 for this, which is fab. And it's one of those where I think it's actually supposed to be this way because the label's there, but I actually kind of prefer it that way, and then having more of your back exposed, which I think is the perk about this, is you can do just that. Bottoms are going to be these blue flowy trousers, and as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, they go fab with my blue bag that I've got packed. I was going to take my blue bag with me to the airport because I felt like it went well with these, but it's not exactly practical. It's more of an accessory over practicality. So that's why I'm taking my Chloe bag over the blue one. See, I can be mature. I am just going to wear some white trainers, I think. I was going to wear, I've got some brown like wedged heels packed, but they're not exactly going to be comfortable for walking in the airport. I'm just trying to think of comfort, and also trainers are a bit bulkier, so if I want to take those with me, I have to pack them and they take more room. If I wear them, they don't take up the room. Smart. I'm going to go through what's going into my main handbag, just because that can be quite useful, because you sometimes don't realise that you do need certain things, and it's just handy to have certain things with you just in case the worst happens, because a lot of bad things can happen in the airport. So as I mentioned yesterday, I'm putting my palettes in here, the two of them I mentioned yesterday, just because I don't want them to break and I'd rather just have them with me. Paracetamol is an absolute must because you just never know when you're going to need it, as well as a pen. A pen is very important because you don't realise how often you need a pen when you're travelling, even just to fill in the littlest thing. I've noticed that during COVID you were just given like random health declarations to sign, and some countries still do that. So it's just important to have a pen for that kind of reason. I've also got my passport in here too. A nail file, because again, you never know when you're gonna need something like that. I've got my sunglasses in here, which I'm gonna wear on the day, which are these blue ones. So as you can see, these ones are gonna match my blue trousers so well. They're more of an accessory as opposed to actually being something to combat the sunlight, but cute over practicality sometimes is what's needed. My blow up pillow for the flight. My adapter's going in here because if I need to charge my phone, if anything happens, then I've got the facilities to do so, along with my charger. So that's everything that's in here for the moment, but there's a few additional things that are going to go in here, such as my purse, car keys. I will bring my headphones as well. I might just wear my headphones over my neck, just because I don't think I'm going to have any more room in here. My camera, my medication, iPad, potentially some gum if I can fit it, because I like to just be able to freshen up when I can. I think that's about it. It's going to go in here. There's not a great deal, but a lot of that is quite essential. Apart from that, we have a hell of a lot ticked off of the list, which I'm very pleased about. That's a lot of progress made today. I cannot think of anything else to add into the case or my bag, really. Something I've just thought of that is actually going to go in here as well is I'm going to put a little liquids bag in here that just includes my perfumes, just so they don't get damaged in my main suitcase, because I'm quite funny about my perfumes. I love my perfume. It's quite an expensive one. It's like my home perfume. I have a work scent as well as a home one, and my home one is YSL Libra. I love it so much. It's a unisex scent, so it suits everyone, and it's just a very unique scent, and you know it when you smell it. So that's going to come with me in here. I might if I need to put some additional liquids for the plane, maybe like some sun cream, just so I can lather that on as soon as I get off the plane. But we'll see if it's needed or not. But for now, that is everything I think I'm going to do today. Tomorrow is going to be pamper day, so I'll bring you along for that too, as well as I have a little bit of self-pamper to do over the next few days as well as sorting the flat out. I have to do that too. I'll check in with you once I complete my packing so you can kind of see how things finalise, and then we'll be ready for holiday, which, oh my god, it doesn't even feel like it's real. I know this probably sounds dramatic, but it does not feel like it's happening. Until I'm on that plane, until we land in Lanzarote, it's not real. It's all a dream. Alright, so it's the next day, and it's pamper day. My favourite day possibly of this week, aside from the holiday. So today consists firstly of nails. So this nail is a problem. There's lots going on with it. I cut myself the other day on a can opener, not as you think, on the plastic bit as opposed to the metal. So yeah, that's a very Chloe mistake to make. And also my nail actually split. I managed to salvage as much as my natural nail as possible, so that's good, but we just need a fresh set. I'm so excited. I've designed my set myself for the holiday on my iPad. I drew it all out, so I'll show you what I plan to have, and I'll show you the end result as well, because I'm sure the end result is going to be much better than what I've drawn, because Hayley, my nail artist, is honestly incredible. She's so talented. In addition to the nails, I'm going to try getting a lash lift. So I've never had a lash lift before. I've never had lash extensions. This is a first time for me. So I'm going to give it a go. I've had a patch test, so I'm all good to go. I think if it goes well, I'm going to try and keep it as more of a treat as opposed to a regular thing like my nails. My nails I love having done. It's part of my personality, but I want to not get in the swing of getting my lashes done if I can help it. So hopefully they go well, and hopefully they look nice. But I'll definitely catch up with you once they're all done, maybe in between the appointment as well, and let you know how things are going. Okay, so I'm halfway pampered. Oh my god, you would have seen clips from getting my nails actually done. But first up, my lashes. What the hell? I have fallen in love with lash lifts. What on earth is this? This is incredible. So I had a lash lift and tint, so they're darker and obviously lifted, but they look so good. Oh, and there's a peek of the nails as well. Look at those. So this is a set that I designed. It's very pretty, very different, very out there for me. I wanted to do something that was just very jazzy, full of nail art, full of glitter, just very me, but also that would go with loads of things too. As you saw, I've got so many colours packed in my suitcase. I wanted something on my nails that would go with everything. So far I'm feeling very pretty. I'm feeling very ready for holiday, but the one final thing we have to do now is sort my roots out, which is very much needed. I've not had them touched for about 3 months, so let's get going. I need to get some lunch first because I'm starving, and I'm going to be in the salon for about 3 hours. I'm sorry I forgot to give you an update after my hair yesterday. I'm so embarrassed right now. I'm just editing this video and I noticed in this clip that I have Cocoa Pops all over my mouth. I hope you can look past it, but the inner child in me likes to have Cocoa Pops in the morning, and I need to remember to check in the mirror before I film videos, clearly. I literally came home and I just fell asleep. I was so tired, I don't know why. Even in the hairdressing chair, I was falling asleep. It's really bad. So I knew that I would do exactly that when I got home, but we're doing an update now. So pretty much I had exactly the same as what I normally get, which is scalp bleach, toner, Olaplex, blow dry, and we did a little bit of styling as well to give that little bit of a wave effect ready for my holiday. Bear in mind I've already slept in this and that wave has already stayed, so I might need to do a little top up for Saturday, but that's about it. But she always does a really good job, my hairdresser. She's so talented and just makes me feel so good. Like, my hair just feels so healthy, bouncy, as well as looking good too, which the health of the hair is just as important as how it looks. So that's my hair, nails and lashes all done, ready for the holiday. The only final bits of self-pamper that I need to do is I need to paint my own toes. I'm going to do them just white because white toes for holiday is a must. Then I'm going to do a full body shave. I'm going to do a bit of an exfoliate on my face, get rid of the peach fuzz, that kind of thing. Do my eyebrows as well. The rest is pretty much up to me. So I'm going to do all that probably tomorrow because tomorrow is Friday and then Saturday is the day we fly out. So I want to kind of leave it as late as possible. But today consists of cleaning. I need to give the flat a full deep clean so then when we come home, it's just sorted, it's ready. Yes, we still have one more day before we go, but I might just give it a quick little vacuum so then we literally can just come home to a pristine place, which is no better feeling when you come back off holiday.